start it off. We're here with Adnan from the band 5 Ton Jack.
What's up, guys?
Not much. How did you guys originally pick the name 5 Ton Jack?
It's actually kind of a boring story, but what it was is we were going through names and things like that, and I was actually out in my garage, and I have a Harley, and I actually fell over my jack stand. It's kind of funny, and I just kind of was looking at it. It was actually a 3-ton jack stand, but so I went into work the next day, and the gentleman actually was the guitar player. I was talking to him, and I said, "What do you think of this?" You know, we were going through like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ton jack, whatever. And he's like, "Oh, I kind of like the 5-ton jack. That sounds pretty neat." And I said, "Oh, yeah, that's a good idea." And then we kind of took that premise. I was like, if we're going to do this, let's kind of do it that, a 5-ton jack. We're going to hit you like a 5-ton jack and play our songs like that.
If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing?
I'd be at home a lot with my family. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be sitting at home, hanging out with my family a lot, definitely.
Do you have a regular job?
Yeah, I actually work at Air Products.
So that's what you would be doing.
That's what I'd be doing. I'd be working a lot more, yeah, definitely.
What's one of your best memories with 5 Ton Jack?
Some of the best memories. Actually, there's probably more than one. But
however many you want to tell.
Yeah, actually one of the coolest ones I thought we really had was when we played Mezzaluna a couple years ago, when it was still Mezzaluna. And to really see how many people that we knew that came from the area and things like that, friends that we haven't seen in a long, long time, just come out and support us because it was Mezzaluna. It was a great area and things like that to play. But there are a lot of benefits that we played that were really awesome. We played, last year we actually played the Wounded Warrior benefit down at Riverwalk, and that just blew our mind. That people, all different kinds of bands, all different kinds of genre of people that were there, and obviously bikes. I like bikes, so that was a plus.
How do you feel that the fans affect your show?
Oh, they definitely affect that. I mean, obviously, if you have 10 people standing in front of you, your energy level is definitely a lot lower. But you know what? I go out there and I play every show like there's 1,000 people in front of me, and I really try and feed off of whoever's there, because they're there they paid their dues, they paid their cover to get in there. Be it that there's 10 people there or 100 people there, you should probably still definitely play with heart and soul.
Do you feel that if a fan is paying attention to the band, that draws you more energy, even if there's only a few people? And if there's a lot of people who are just like looking at the phones or annoying you guys?
Definitely. You know how many times I probably played a place that might have had maybe 20, 22 people there. There might have been 2 girls, guys, whatever, just dancing in front of you. I got with a set and I went over and I gave him a t-shirt or something like that, and I said to him, "Hey, I was cool that you were up there really rocking out to something that we spend a lot of time doing that, it's a passion, obviously. If you don't like what you're doing, we're not getting paid millions of dollars to do this." That was a great question.
Sorry, this one was kind of on the spot for us.
Make sure you put that in that interview, Mike screwed you.
Well, we don't edit anything out.
Oh man, I better not swear.
Oh, we don't care. When we did Go Go Gadget, they were saying ass in it. And what do you feel you accomplished to this point what you hope to accomplish as a band, and do you feel that you have more to accomplish as a band, and if so, what?
I think we're at that point in our career where we've been around for like 4 years, and we played a lot of places in the area. I think one of our biggest downfalls that I think is you go to bars and they don't really kind of know who we are yet, and I think it's because we haven't really hit the areas like to hit, like especially Lehigh Valley and things like that. And I think that's one of the things that we definitely want to work on. What was the other question?
Do you feel to this point you've accomplished
Oh.
what you set out to accomplish?
I don't think so. I think if you plateau, you never get better. I think a lot of bands, I'm sure a lot of them just kind of go out there. It's a job for them, and they just go through the motions. And I really don't want to do that. I think a lot of people, especially the lineup that we have right now, it really accentuates each part of our instrument ourselves. And we really utilize, the vocals and the harmonies. We really try and hammer on a lot of that stuff that we didn't do before, where you just kind of went out there, sang a song, did what you could with the backups, and you didn't really help yourself out and say, hey, listen, there's parts of this song that we need to work on. And where now it seems like there's a very big open mind set with everyone in the band that we can say to each other, we can say, you know what, hey, maybe we should work on this part, the vocals might be a little bit rough here. Let's kind of work on the harmonies on this and take an extra 10-15 minutes on that song to really perfect it in that respects.
What's one of some of the oddest or weirdest things you've seen done by fans?
Well, of course, you're gonna get flashed. I've had people ask me if I was married, obviously, which I am, and I've had a lot of drunk girls kind of flash us while we're playing. But no, I mean, other than that, I think that's just kind of normal. People are having a good time, and they're just like, and they want to show your affection, I guess.
And then they forget that they did.
And I think they forgot they did it. Yeah, exactly. So hopefully it wasn't on Facebook, right? That's another good question.
When you how do you think if there's any differences, what difference do you think there are between venues you've played a lot and new venues you're playing?
In respects of like what, like
Just like differences on how you perform, or
If it's a venue you've played before, or if it's a venue it's
Oh,
the first
venue.
time you're playing.
Oh, definitely. Like venues you play, you kind of know, I think, what what kind of clientele you're going to get. If you're looking at a 20, 21, 22 to 30 crowd, you kind of think, okay, well, maybe we should play a little bit more newer
Yeah, you
music.
can prepare yourself
you
on
prepare
what
yourself for
music
that.
to play.
A lot of times when we play a new venue, personally, I usually go and kind of see if a band's playing there first off, and if they're playing there, what kind of music they're playing, and the people that they bring, and to see if it's actually their first time there. That really helps, because then you can kind of see how other bands kind of prepare themselves, and it helps us out. It helps us out down the road in preparing. Like maybe your first show is kind of all scattered all over the place between country, pop, punk, rock, and then when you look at okay, well, this didn't work there, this didn't work there. Next time we play here, let's kind of focus on maybe this genre instead of jumping all over the place. But we've definitely been told, a lot of times that, we go from Green Day to Carrie Underwood to, Volbeat and things like that. And
Try
they're
and
like,
mix it up.
Yeah, and people are like, wow, I can't believe you guys just went from punk to country to rock, and it all fit, in the same respects of energy level and things like that. Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's just about it.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.